So now we come to this part of the agriculture, right?
Yes.
So now there's also another thing that we never talk about,
Yeah.
and that is the time it takes also to bear fruit.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times, whenever people are speaking about the whole part, or let's say vocational skilling,
Yes.
we forget that also it is a process. It's just that it has when you do it right, the peak is a little bit higher. But then there's this whole thing whereby people now go, they try it out, because now sometimes there's a guy who was making us laugh who said that he bought, that he got a garden, and then he got some pigs. And then he said the pigs went and ate everything in the garden, and he made a loss. And after that, the pigs got sick and they died, and he made another loss. So you look at the story like that, and the guy just gave up. But then he started saying that everybody who's saying anything about agriculture is lying. So what are the real challenges in this type of alternative, should I say, opportunities? Because everybody talks about poultry, but nobody talks about the delicacy, how delicate the birds are. Everybody talks about agriculture, but then how does someone find market? So how do you navigate this world in that sort of vocational line of work, or should I say, alternative, should I say, type of employment?
It takes us back to analyzing. Besides the personal analysis, you also conduct analysis on which enterprises you take on.
When you say this analysis, what's the analysis about? Are you comparing it with your talent, with your skill? By the way, before we go that far, do you have to have talent for agriculture? Is that such a thing?
I don't think it is supposed to be a talent.
Yeah.
But it should be the will.
It's a will.
When you get to think about something, you get to assess your strength first. For example, if I am looking out for a career to take on, I'll first analyze myself. Who is Joel as of today? What can I do best? What am I not good at? Now, I'll use what I can do best to point out lines that I can take on. And once I choose 3, 4, 5 lines that a Joel would fit in, then I go on to assess one by one. I do SWOT analysis. You get to understand the strengths, the weaknesses, the opportunities, and the threats. Once you do that, then you're able to have one direction with many boxes ticked. Sometimes there's a scenario where you find that you've ticked boxes. There are two conflicting events. In this particular career, you realize, yes, there are more opportunities and the strength, but the threats